You will know love when the mind is very still and free from its search for gratification and escapes. First, the mind must come entirely to an end. Mind is the result of thought, and thought is merely a passage, a means to an end. When life is merely a passage to something, how can there be love? Love comes into being when the mind is naturally quiet, not made quiet. When it sees the false as false and the true as true. When the mind is quiet, then whatever happens is the action of love. It is not the action of knowledge. Knowledge is mere experience, and experience is not love. Experience cannot know love. Love comes into being when we understand the total process of ourselves, and the understanding of ourselves is the beginning of wisdom. Love is something totally new every day, but pleasure is not. Pleasure has a continuity. Love is always new, and therefore it is its own eternity. So, as long as the mind is comparing, there is no love. And the mind is always judging, comparing, weighing, looking to find out where the weakness is. So, where there is comparison, there is no love. Words entangle. But if one can understand the whole significance of the ways of one's thought, the ways of our desires and their pursuits and ambitions, then there is a possibility of having or understanding that which is love. But that requires an extraordinary understanding of oneself. Love is not a sentiment, not romanticism, not dependent on something. And that state is extremely arduous and difficult to understand or to be in. Because our minds are always interfering, limiting, encroaching upon its functioning. Therefore, it is important to understand first the mind and its ways. Otherwise, we shall be caught in illusions, caught in words and sensations that have very little significance. The idea is not love. The word is not love. But only when you have seen the whole movement of desire, attachment, pleasure, then out of that depth of perception comes this strange flower with its extraordinary perfume. That is love. Jiddu Krishnamurti.